everyone, welcome to the next session on orthographic projection drawing using AutoCAD. In this session, we will give dimensions to this drawing. So as you're already aware how you're supposed to set your screen by going to dim style and changing the options if required over here. Once you've done that, you can give dimensions to this drawing. So this is your drawing. You need to give all these main dimensions which are given to you in the 3D form. So we will change it to this 2D form. So we will start with the 72, which is the center to center distance. So I will go to dimension. Here I will choose linear. It is from here to here, and I will put it exactly in between these two. So just click once, twice and third in between. So this is one distance. Then this distance is 55. So again, I'll choose linear between these 2 points. It is 55. See to it that these two arrows are going to meet at the point such that the height of this text is maintained. So this should be exactly at the same level. Then I want to give the diameters over here. So I will go to this option and select diameter. So in a circle, I'll just click and I'll click outside to give the diameter. Now the outer portion is not going to show for diameter. So I will select radius. I will click on it and I will mark here. Also, I will do the same for these. So this is already selected. Now you just have to check what is selected. Radius was selected. So I'll click on diameter. I'll select this one and project it outside. Just bring it outside the drawing. Again, I will select diameter, select this one and bring it outside. Next, we will go for this circle. So this is the same option. I'll click here, project it outside, and also I'll click on this one. Again, select this, click here and project it outside. So I have marked all the circles that are possible over here. Apart from this height is given. I will go to linear. I will choose this height. This is given as 35. Also, I will give linear this distance. This is 15. Again, just zoom and check these points such that they are completely at the same level and not projecting outside. This is 15. This is 35. You know this gap also. So just select, click here and click here. This is 10. This rip is also given. So I'll select here again. Click on this line and on this line. This is given as 12. This length is given as 90. So you can mark that here at this point. This is 90. I'll click on linear. This distance is 90. Now you can see it is going too much away from the diagram. So what I'll do is I'll just click this line and I'll just make it a little shorter. Similarly, I'll do for this one. I'll make it a little bit shorter. This is just to maintain the symmetry of the diagram and the beauty of it, nothing else. Even if you don't do, it is not wrong. These are the dimensions given. We'll just check what other dimensions are given. Okay, this height is given as 75 from this point to this end. So this dimension can also be given 75. You have to choose linear from this point to this part. So I'll just click on linear, the center to this point. I will mark here. This is 75, or you can just take it outside completely and draw, or you can mark here because you have given some space for the axis and offset line. If you don't want to draw right inside the diagram, what you can do is you can mark on this side. You can just delete this, click on delete, select here. It is this gap, right? So from here to this point, I'll just project outside. This is 75. The line is center line. Okay, so once this is done, we'll check once again. This height is given. So I think I've given all of them except for this 30. So if you want, you can also give that distance, which is from here to here. This is 30. Or even if you don't want to give that as 30, what you can do is you can just click here, and this distance is what you can mark. This is 72. Just select this line and again shorten its height. No two lines in the drawing should ever not intersect each other until and unless it is required. So you will have to be very careful while giving the dimensions. So that's how I have given all the dimensions to this drawing. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood how to dimension the drawing of orthographic projection in AutoCAD. If you have any doubt, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.